we got Shawn Hayes out here in Antelope Valley once again, and we're going to talk about, as far as falconry is concerned, why Shawn's decided to do his own version of the Sky Trials. So to get started, what is the Sky Trials?
Is an event falconers here in the United States. Brian started doing back in the 70s, late 70s and the 80s. And what it is, it started out being a way as using really fast homing pigeons as a method to train our falcons. And then it became a thing that, falconers all over the country. I live in California. Another friend of mine that lives in Nevada, we would, talk on the phone, and we never really got a chance to see each other's birds fly. We only, had these phone conversations, and living so far away, we're never able to see the birds fly. So the Sky Trials developed, being able to all falconers get together and having it in a controlled environment to where we're all in one field. We don't have to travel to all these different hunting fields to watch our birds fly, and just kind of put on a simulated flight to kind of show what our birds are doing when they're hunting.
In the United States, do they not do something like this?
Probably 10 to 15 years. There's other countries that are also having Sky Trials. So Spain was the first. I have a friend of mine who's had one the last 10 years in the Czech Republic. There's one there, and I think they're having one in Austria. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's several countries. Japan is another country that has a small scale Sky Trials.
Kind of spreading out.
Throughout the world. A gentleman by the name of Gerald Richards actually started the organized Sky Trial, and you kind of took over from there. And then we have one or two here in California, and they used to have one here in Nevada. That kind of fizzled out, and that was kind of gave me the idea of maybe trying to start one up here. With the availability that we have with these hybrids, we're in the technology, you and I talked about, we're able to get our birds to do a lot of things that a lot of falconers that been practice falconers can't
host your own Sky Trials event.
Because of you guys talked me into it. I wanted to see the Sky Trials come back, but I wanted to introduce the Sky Trials.
Explain to us a little bit of the criteria that the falcons are judged on, or to even get into the competition.
The falcons are usually judged on 5 categories. Number 1 is hunting, when the falcon releases the bird and how the bird mounts. The second one is pitch, and that is pitch means is once the bird gets to its altitude, 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet or whatever, once it gets to a certain height, it's judged on that. And of course, in Sky Trials, the higher the better. Then you have position, like I mentioned earlier, some falcons fly in different styles. Some birds are going to mount different. Some birds are going to fly, a lot wider. Some birds mount over the falconers. And then when the stoop is when the falcon comes down and chases whatever it's hunting. And then the third is after the initial stoop, after the falcon comes down, and after its first pass, it pitches up. And then the 5th category is pursuit. How many times does the falcon make the game change positions?
Right.
And so those are judged. And then each falcon will have 15 minutes to do that. So there is some judging in there, and it's real tricky. It's not just like you going out and training a bird as we were in falconry. There's a lot of time involved. And a lot of the falconers usually choose a certain time of the day,
right,
to fly. So there's a lot of luck involved, and there's a lot of also strategy that the falconers have to put in consideration when flying in the Sky Trials. And that's why I made it like so much of an invitational type thing. It has nothing to do with me and close friends, but there's certain falconers out there that do things different,
right.
And I like to see that, and you like to see that.
I think that's all we got for today. Thanks, Shawn. This is Brian Evans and Shawn Hayes out in Antelope Valley, Nevada.
Thank you.
Yep.